The test route that I'm going to show you today is quite a tricky one. I parked up about 10 car lengths away from Tolworth Test Centre as people were using the parking on their driving test and I don't want to get in their way. Let's get started. So I'm preparing the car. I'm going to be putting it into first gear. I'm doing my 6-point check. I'm signalling left. I'm checking my final left blind spot check and I'm creeping out. Going as slow as I can just in case something's coming. And when you come down this bit of the road, you want to be in the centre of the road. No one's got rights away, so we don't want to squeeze through with another car. So I'm going to check my left mirror, I'm going to move over and I'm going to give this car a chance to get through. Right mirror and down the middle of the road again. I'm taking the next right, so middle mirror, right mirror, signal right. There's parked cars in the road that I'm going into, so I'm going to go to first gear, stand on my side of the road, and then when it's safe, down the middle. And at the end of the road, I'm going to be taking the right. Checking my middle mirror, giving this pedestrian lots of time to do what he needs to do. Okay, he's waiting. Middle mirror for the speed bumps. Gonna be going right, middle mirror, right mirror, signal right. It's a closed junction. There are pedestrians there, but they're talking, they're not looking to cross. If they wanted to cross, I would have to let them go. It's safe to do so. And I'm creeping out again. I can't see, so I'm creeping out. It's looking okay to go. New road, so I'm going to be doing a middle mirror check, a right mirror check. There's no one around. This road's 20. And a little bit further ahead I can see there's a no entry sign. Lots of people foul down this little bit, don't get caught up on a no entry. So middle mirror, left mirror, the road marking on the floor says to go left. And the blue sign is one way. At the end of the road, I'm going to be going right. Because I'm going right and this is a one-way road, no one can drive into it, middle mirror, right mirror, I'm going to be on the right side to come out. I feel that I'd slow this car down, so I'm going to be waiting. And I'm going to be going left at the traffic lights. Middle mirror, left mirror, signal left, a green arrow, so that means that I can go because I'm going left. There's no cyclist beside me. Left signal back on if it comes off. Middle mirror to slow down, and when I stop, I want to be able to see the car in front of me's tyres and their tarmac. Going to be taking the left, so I'm going to middle mirror, left mirror, signal back on. There's no cyclists. This is a 20 road, there's no one behind me, no one beside me, and you'll get asked to find a safe, legal, convenient place. A lot of the times I've been sat at the back of driving tests, it's always down this road that they ask you to find a safe, legal, convenient place. So middle mirror, left mirror, signal left, taking my time with the park up, making it nice and smooth. And then when it's safe to do so, you'll be asked to move off again. So getting the car prepared, I'm in first gear, getting my biting point, I'm checking all around. I can see that there's cars coming, I'd slow them down, so I'm not going to go. I've been waiting a while, so I'm getting my feet prepared again. I'm looking all around, signal right, final right blind spot check, and then off I go. At the roundabout, I'm going to be going right third exit. I'm going to do a middle mirror check just in case the lights suddenly change on me. I need to know what's behind me. I need to know if it'd be safe to stop. I don't want to suddenly stop and there'd be someone behind me. I've got a triangle sign. It warns me that a roundabout's coming up, and also it's gonna be 20 still. So middle mirror, right mirror, signal right, giving way to the right. It's quite busy today. There's been no safe opportunity. There's no cyclist beside me. And it's safe to go. So right signal back on, 1 exit, 2 exit, left mirror, left signal, middle mirror in case the traffic lights change. So we're going to be starting to go downhill. We need to make sure that the car doesn't pick up speed over the the speed limit. And there's no one behind me. Middle mirror for the traffic lights. See a warning sign. It's warning me that there's a crossing coming up. It's a zebra crossing. If anyone's approaching the crossing, I have to let them go if it's safe to do so. And you have to make sure that they're fully crossed before you go. So if you let anyone go, you need to make sure that they're fully crossed. I'm just taking my time. I really want to stay away from the car as long as possible that's in front of me. There's a moped behind me, so I can't do any sudden braking. Just taking my time, trying to keep the 2-second rule. So when they go past a lamppost, you count to 2 seconds before you go past, because it's dry weather conditions. If it was wet, it would be 4. If it was icy conditions and left mirror, it would be 10. So I'm taking my time. I've got to let these pedestrians go. Right mirror. And because it's got a middle part, that zebra crossing, it's treated as two different zebra crossings. At the traffic light, I'm going to be going right. I've got a car behind me and I'm just taking my time, really gentle braking, but for a longer period of time. Middle mirror, right mirror. And when you go right at traffic lights, you're always giving way to opposite. It's safe for me to go. There's no pedestrians, wouldn't be slowing any vehicle down. And this road's 20. Middle mirror, there's someone close behind me. Right mirror, no one's overtaking. No cyclist beside me. And there's another zebra crossing. Middle mirror and gently braking, really gentle braking. And they're fully crossed now, no cyclists, no mopeds overtaking me. And I'm going to be taking the next right. Middle mirror, right mirror, signal right. My side turning looks very narrow that I'm turning into. I'm going to go to first gear. There's no pedestrians. And left mirror, just moving over a little bit. Right mirror, I see that there's a car coming down. I'm going to check my left mirror and let them go past first. No one's got right away, but don't want to take anyone on. Right mirror, they seem to be letting me go. And left mirror to move in this gap. mirror to move out. Alright, so we're nearly at Surbiton High Street. This gets a bit tricky around this bit. There's a roundabout. We're going to be going right third exit, and there's a crossing before you get onto the roundabout, and there's a crossing after when you're leaving. If it's safe to do so, we must let the pedestrians go. Middle mirror, right mirror, signalling right, letting these pedestrians go, but I can't tell them to go whilst I've found my driving test. And then I'm moving up to the giveaway lines of the roundabout. There's people to my right, I can't go. My handbrake's up, I don't want to roll back with a crossing behind me. It's safe for me to go. Right signal back on, first exit, second exit, left mirror, signalling left, taking my signal off so I don't look like I'm going down Surbiton High Station. And I've got traffic light controlled, it's 20. I'm taking my time, I kind of want it to go green the time I get there. So it's really important that you check your right mirror when you move at traffic light controlled lights, because if there's any mopeds, they're going to be coming down the middle, and straight away that traffic light goes green, they're just going to come past you on the right, and you don't want to hit them. So right mirror, it's safe for me to go. I've got to be careful of the zebra crossing still. I've got to make sure no one's crossing and they're fully crossed. Okay, it's looking all good. Left mirror to move back on my side of the road, and I'm taking my time. And I'm looking at the next zebra crossing, middle mirror, giving this woman time to cross, just checking to make sure the man with the buggy doesn't cross. He is, and I have to wait till he's fully crossed. Okay, he's fully crossed. And then a right mirror down the middle, there's no mopeds. Left mirror, there's no cyclist. And it's going to be left at the end of the road. When the buses come turn, they might go on your side of the road a little bit, so give them time. Middle mirror, left mirror, signal left, there's no pedestrians, it's a closed junction, I'm in first gear. It's looking safe, I can go, I'm not going to be slowing anyone down. And I've got a warning sign, it's warning me of another crossing. It's the zebra crossing. I'm checking my middle mirror, I'm looking to see if anyone's approaching it, and I'm going to be taking the right. Middle mirror, right mirror, signal right, taking my time. I've got one learner to go, and then I can turn. There's no pedestrians, there's no mopeds coming down on the right, and then they're going to ask you to find a safe, legal, convenient place to park down this road. So it's 20, and I'm looking for big gaps in the car. I don't want to try and squeeze a little gap in my driving test. So before the blue car, I think it's a good space. Middle mirror, left mirror, signal left. And I'm going to be leaving myself lots of room to be able to get out, so I have a better view, and I've got no chance of scraping any cars when I leave. And I'm going to move off when it's safe to do so. So I've got my car prepared, I'm doing my 6-point check, I'm signalling right, and I'm checking my right blind spot. There's no one coming down, back or full, so it's safe to go. And then once again, I'm down the middle of the road. I've got a warning sign, it warns me that a bend is coming up, so any triangle sign is a warning sign. So I'm expecting someone else to come down the middle because there's parked cars on both sides, so I'm being really cautious. Left mirror to move back onto my side, now there's no parked cars, and I always think there's parked cars around the bend. Okay, so right mirror, and end of the road, I'm going to be taking the right. Middle mirror, right mirror, signal right, is a closed junction. No pedestrians crossing, clutch down, first gear, roll into the lines, wide look right, left, right. There's something coming, I would slow that car down if I moved out, so I'm going to be waiting. then I'm gonna be creeping out. That's it. So it's 20, and now it's going into 30. Let me go, perfect. Left mirror back on my side of the road, and now I feel it is safe to get to 30. It's clear, it's straight, there's no parked cars, no meeting situation, so I'm at 30. And then I'm going to be going left at the end of the road, so middle mirror, left mirror, signalling left. It's a closed junction, so clutch down. First gear, roll into the give way lines, looking right, left, right. I'm leaning forward because I can't see, and I'm creeping up. Middle mirror, right mirror. This is quite a wide road, so I can leave the doors width when I go past the parked cars and not cause any trouble to any oncoming cars. And I'm at 30, and I'm in third gear. Got a bend coming up now, so I'm checking my middle mirror. I'm slowing down, always expecting something to happen around the bend after. Is there going to be a meeting situation? Left mirror to move back, right mirror to move a little bit out again, left mirror back. So when I move out, I'm looking for cars overtaking me, I'm looking for mopeds. When I move back to the left, I'm looking for cyclists. I'm also making sure by looking at the left mirror, I'm not going to scrape the back of my car. I'm going to be going right, middle mirror, right mirror, signal right. It's another closed junction, there's people, and it's safe for me to let them go. And don't forget, you're not allowed to tell them that they can cross whilst you'll fail your driving test. It's a serious. And I'm leaning forward, looking right, left, right. This is a very hard one to see. I think it's safe. I'm gonna go. Middle mirror, right mirror. Park cars on both sides. No one's got rights away. I'm gonna be going down the middle, but I'm looking for gaps and thinking if anything come, where could I go? So left mirror, right mirror, left mirror, right mirror, left mirror, letting this car go, and then the right mirror again. It's another zebra crossing, and no one there. Giving this pedestrian lots of time. I think he's going to open his door, taking my time. Right mirror, and we've got a roundabout coming up. You can see the blue sign, is a mini roundabout. I'm going to go left, middle mirror, signal left. It's a closed junction, and it's safe for me to go. No cyclists creeping up on me. And another mini roundabout, going to be taking the left again, first exit, middle mirror, signal left, giving way to the right. No cyclists beside me, it's all good to go. No one at the zebra crossing. So I've got a car behind me and no one's overtaking me, middle mirror. It's not safe for me to get to 30 yet. It is now right mirror, left mirror. I can see a parked car. I want to get to that parked car when these two cars have gone. I don't want to move out when there's a car coming down. I'm taking my time. Right mirror, leaving the doors width. Left mirror, back down this road. Quite a lot of the time they ask you to find a safe, legal, convenient place to park. So when we're parking, we don't want to park too close to a junction. We don't want to park on any solid lines. And if it's a narrow road, you don't want to park opposite any vehicle because you'll block up the road. Taking my time, don't want to squeeze through. Right mirror, gently moving. That's it. Left mirror. And I'm going to be taking the next right. Middle mirror, right mirror. Lots of people fail at this bit on the driving test. There's a little box for you to get into when you turn right. You want to get in it, because if you can't go, you're out of the way of anyone that wants to continue their journey behind you. It's safe to go, there's no pedestrians. I've got a triangle sign warning me of the bend, a sharp bend sign, and then another no entry sign. It's just a bend, I don't need to signal to go round here. Middle mirror check, thinking that there's going to be something after the bend that's going to happen, but it's all good, being lucky today. Alright, so middle mirror, right mirror, and going to be going left at the end of the road. Middle mirror, left mirror, signalling left, another closed junction, there's no pedestrians. First gear. And it's safe for me to go, I will not slow anyone down. It's going into 40, but it's not 40 yet. So it's 40 now, and now I decide whether it's safe to go 40. Could get asked to park down here, don't be parking up on the curb. Okay, so I've got a slight tunnel coming up. You can't fit through if there's a bus or a lorry coming down, because they're going to need to use the middle part to be able to fit through. You won't be able to fit through. Okay, so broken lines I'm allowed to go through. And I think it's safe to get to 40. And at the roundabout, I'm gonna go left first exit, left first exit. It's two roundabouts together. Lots of people do struggle on this, on that driving test. They don't expect the second roundabout to be so sudden to come up. Gonna go left, so middle mirror, left mirror. I'm signalling left. I'm going to use the cycle lane because there's no cyclists, and I can use the broken lines and it gets me in my lane early. I'm slowing down. I'm giving myself lots of time to be able to check if it's safe to go. Okay, I'm giving way to the right. It's not safe for me to go. Busy today, so I'm going to have to be patient. And it's safe to go. And then boom, the second roundabout is already here. Every lane has to be clear. It's all good. So this road is 40 miles per hour. There's a car behind me, no one to the right. And now I'm going to be following the signs to central London. Or London Sutton, sorry. It's London Sutton you'll be following. Got a warning sign, a triangle sign. It warns me that there's a side turning on the left. Middle mirror. I'm going to give this white car as much time as possible to be able to pick up their speed. I want to keep that gap, that 2-second gap, all the time. If they do anything sudden, it's not going to affect me if I'm keeping the distance, a safe distance away. I've got a triangle sign again, and it's warning me of the traffic light. I always think that traffic light's going to be red. Middle mirror, and gently braking. Taking my time. I kind of want all them cars to be gone. That's it, taking my time. And the 2-second gap when they go past the speed camera. 1 second, 2 seconds. It'd be unsafe for me to stop on that amber. There's a car close behind me. Can't suddenly stop for an amber traffic light. Amber is only stop if it is safe to do so. If you're going to do an emergency stop or get hit at the back to stop for the amber light, don't do it. But red lights, 100% have to stop. And I'm following the signs to London Sutton, and anywhere, any left ahead, Chester, London Sutton, it's all straight ahead, second exit at this roundabout. Loads of people struggle on this roundabout. It's 2 straight ahead, which will be the left lane. That's nice and easy, but stay in your left lane when you go round this roundabout. Lots of people glide into the wrong lane. I'm nice and slow. I'm giving myself lots of chance to check, and if it suddenly changes, I could stop. So stay in your left lane, stay in your left lane. Left mirror, left signal, it's safe to go. Middle mirror, are them lights going to change? We're okay. Okay, so this is 40 miles per hour, and I'm up to 40, and I'm in 4th gear. It's going into 50. It's safe for me to go 50, and now I'm following the signs to the A3. So I can see the sign, A309 is to the left, A3 is staying where I am. So this road's 2 lanes at the moment, but it does go down to 1. So when your lane lines finish, you know it's going to be going to 1 lane. I'm checking my right mirror. I don't want to end up in the same place as someone. I'm putting a right signal on to let people know it's gone into 1 lane. So, going to be joining, middle mirror, right mirror, it's still 50. Let's have a look at my right mirror. Will it be speed up or slow down? It's going to be speed up. And we're speeding up, but don't forget we can't be breaking that speed limit. If you can't go, if you can't join, you haven't got right away, you'd have to come to a stop. So I'm in the left lane, perfect. The right hand lane's for overtaking. I've got another warning sign coming up. It's a triangle sign. It's warning me that people are going to be joining the A3. But this side's quite nice because they've got their own lane to join. But that means we're now in the middle lane. We're in the overtaking lane. We should be in the left lane. We only come out of the left lane if there's hazards, so we're turning right. So middle mirror, left mirror. It's safe for me to go. But I never change into the left lane when there's a side turn, and that would be unsafe. Countdown 3, 2, 1 with the green sign, so I want to put my left signal on. I don't want to leave it till the last one, that's a bit last minute. It's going into 40. It's safe for me to get to 40. I'm gently braking. I'm not going to cause anyone any harm behind. Left mirror. I'm taking my time. It's a red light. Everyone behind me can see it's a red light. There's no point speeding to a red light. I'm going to be going left first exit. I can't put my left signal on yet because there's a little side turn and it'd be misleading, but I'm doing my next best thing. I'm holding my position to the left. And then left mirror, left signal now. 2nd gear is your highest gear to go round the roundabout. And it's going into 20. There's no one behind me now. And I can see parked cars, so I'm checking my right mirror, I'm signalling right, it's safe, keeping an eye on my middle mirror and the pedestrian just in case she stepped out on me. So I'm in the right hand lane. When it's safe to do so, I want to move back to the left lane, but I'm not going to rush back to the left into danger. I'm making sure it's safe. Middle mirror, left mirror, signal left, think it'd be safe for me to go back. And my signals come off before the side turn, and I don't want to mislead anyone. Keeping the side turning clear, and now they're gently going. I'm just starting to gently move, keeping my distance, staying away from the car in front. I'm nearly back to the test centre. I don't want to ruin it. So I never speed up to indicators. It's 2 lanes. Bus stops, breaker lines, we're allowed to go through. Middle mirror in case that light changed on me. It's going into 1 lane. I'm checking my right mirror and I'm keeping away from that coach. I want to be able to see one of these mirrors. If I can see one of these mirrors, then I should be able to see in front of them. It's not safe for me to let these pedestrians go. There's someone really close behind me. I would have an accident if I suddenly stopped them to let them people go. So I'm at 20 miles per hour, I'm at my maximum speed limit, and I'm going to be taking the second left. The test centre turning comes up where the purple building is. You'll see the purple building when you're just turning into test centre road. So it's going to be middle mirror, left mirror, signal left. There's always parked cars when you come in. It says always going to be first gear, and usually there's pedestrians you have to give way to. Okay, so I'm going to let that learner go. And then you would be asked to drive onto a parking space on the right. So middle mirror, right mirror, and I'm going to drive into a parking space. There's no pedestrians. It's safe for me to do so. Staying away from that barrier. And done. Your test would be over.